Mile, I was going to ask you about the way that Australia could put pressure on Emiliano Martinez, because you know him from your time at Villa at the moment.
Yeah, listen, I think we've seen throughout the game so far, Australia hasn't been afraid to try and press high, particularly with Duke and McGree in the last game. It didn't quite work, I'd say, in terms of the Denmark game, because they played through a little bit. I think it would be slightly different today, but at any opportunity, they will try. They're going to try and get balls into the box. Listen, they've got one of the biggest players in the tournament in terms of height in their squad. They're going to try and use that to their advantage, no doubt. And they'll try and put Emmy under a bit of pressure with that.
Tim, for Argentina, so much focus is placed on their attacking play, and understandably, because it's what catches the eye. But they've only faced 11 shots so far in 3 games, the fewest in the World Cup. Do we kind of ignore the defensive stability that they have?
No, I don't think so. I think the truth of the matter is very few teams have asked them questions. Neither Mexico or Poland really wanted to cross the halfway line. This, for me, is the greatness of what the Saudis did, which has been one of the highlights of the World Cup so far, I think. The bravery with which Saudi Arabia took on Argentina. And obviously the coach had a long time to sit down and think, well, what kind of game do Argentina not like to play? That's an easy answer. They won't have time in the middle of the field. The second goal that they scored against Poland is Argentina in pure state. 37 passes. You shift the defence this way, that,
Let's press
this
play.
way, that. The little hole opens up. Enzo Fernandez makes the burst and then the slip pass for Julian Alvarez's goal. The Saudis didn't let Argentina establish that kind of rhythm. They defended higher, they got amongst them, and if you win the ball high, you can put the Argentina defensive unit under pressure. And Otamendi has surely seen better days, and they dropped Romero after the Saudi Arabia game because they don't think he's had enough football to be at 100%. Hence the question there to the Jedi about how many players
I've got to do schedules up yet. I don't want to upload this video yet.
To Argentina's defensive unit, who could have gone into the game against Mexico and Poland sitting right next to him.
I'd like to start as I'm uploading it. I'd like to put on the phone. It's exported on my phone.
Because the Argentina team are now out and warming up. Lionel Messi shown on the big screen to cheer from the Argentina fans, and a rumble of excitement around this ground here at the Ahmed Ben Ali Stadium. It's Argentina against Australia, and it kicks off in just over half an hour's time. Meanwhile, the Rugby Union's going to Premiership. It's Gloucester against Northampton, and it's half-time. Sarah Orchard.
I'll switch over to FM before I switch stadium, yeah.
Into the Northampton 22. They came over with a brilliant stride finished by Hoover Jack Singleton. Then up steps the St. Twin Tommy Freeman to bag a brace in just 4 minutes, and that's a week after he was hooked at half-time by new head coach Eddie Jones against South Africa. But it's the home side who've edged back ahead with tries through Chris Harris and Santiago
This Christmas on BBC iPlayer.
21, Northampton 12.
Thank you, Sarah. It's the European runners-up against the African champions when England take on Senegal tomorrow night. It's the 4th tournament in a row when England have made the knockout stages. John Murray and Nathan Manua are with me to look ahead to that game. And John, you've been speaking to Gareth Southgate. What did he have to say?
Yes, well, today, Kelly, we travelled down to Al Wakra, which is where England's training base is, for the 4th time at this World Cup on the eve of match activities for England at this World Cup. And the question was going to be, you know, how many of the players were going to be able to train today, and indeed all 25 were left in the squad at the Ben right home were able to train. I have to say, there was quite a relaxed atmosphere there. I think Gareth Southgate is well aware of the challenge that Senegal pose as the African champions. You know, it's a tournament that they played earlier this year, and then also coming through a 2-leg playoff tie against Egypt in March, which also went to penalties, like the final of the Africa Cup of Nations, and Sadio Mane was the key man. Sadio Mane is out of this World Cup, as we know. Also, they will not have a Joseph Gale at Everton because he's suspended for this match. And I found out this evening as well that Sheku Kouyaté of Nottingham Forest is out of this game as well.